Hey, my name's Nat. Let's see what's making news. 6 of Australia's major fashion brands have signed up to a new plan aimed at reducing the amount of clothing sent to landfill each year. Here's Michelle with all the details.
Australians like to shop. Every year, each of us is taking home about 15 kilos of new stuff. But we'll also throw out about 90% of that within 12 months. And where does it all go? Well, 200,000 tonnes of it ends up here in landfill.
A huge part of it is cultural. If you look at influencers on social media and so on, it's all about wearing something new and you put it on and, for one occasion and then you throw it away.
To try and reduce this waste, the Australian Fashion Council have come up with a plan called Seamless. They hope it will make retail brands responsible for the entire life of the clothes they produce. The idea is to charge brands a small fee on the clothes they sell, with the money going towards programs that will make fashion more sustainable. So far, only 6 big brands have jumped on board, and they've chucked in $100,000 each to get it up and running. The AFC is wanting more brands to sign up, and also hopes it'll start to change how Aussies think about clothes.
We're going to actually work with consumers to help them, to educate them on how to maintain their clothing longer, how to ensure that the clothing doesn't end up in landfill.
More than 17,000 people have been evacuated from flood borders in Ukraine after a massive dam collapsed in the country's south. The dam sits on a river that separates Russian and Ukrainian forces and is currently controlled by Russia. Both countries have told local residents to evacuate, and they're both blaming each other for the destruction. Ange Postecoglou has made history as the first Australian to manage an English Premier League club. Tottenham Hotspur has officially appointed him as its new manager for the next 4 years. He has previously coached the Socceroos and most recently coached Celtic FC, scoring 2 Scottish Premiership titles in his 2 seasons in charge. Now, your school might have a drama club or a computer club, but does it have a cattle club? Yep, for these students in regional Victoria, Wednesday lunchtimes are spent a bit differently. Let's check it out.
For these kids at St Francis of Assisi Primary School in Victoria, Wednesday lunchtimes are all about cattle club.
They just love it. And when's cattle come? Is cattle club on today? They just love it.
So what exactly is it? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory, really.
We train the cows, we practice our leading, we brush them, get them looking perfect. And then every couple months, there's like a show season. We get to take the cattle to shows and parade them around.
Students from Year 3 and above are allowed to take part, but that doesn't mean the rest of the school misses out, with Goat Club also becoming a hit for the younger years.
Both of these goats are the spices of food. This is ginger. Cinnamon. He doesn't care about anything, he just cares about food.
As well as being super fun, the students' teachers say they're also learning some important skills, and they reckon it might even encourage some of them to move into careers in agriculture.
I love just showing off your animal once you've done all that hard work and stuff.
So now there's no farm animal these kids can't care for.
Except for a pig, because pigs are a bit mean.
Now it's time to aim high. Just like these next stories. This robot is learning how to cook by watching and studying people. Researchers from the University of Cambridge in the UK have been developing the robotic chef that can recreate recipes after watching a video tutorial. At the moment, it can make salads that look like this. But in the future, the team behind it reckon this type of neural learning can learn to do even more complex things just by watching. Now to space, where SpaceX's latest Dragon capsule has docked at the ISS, restocking the space station with food, supplies and some new equipment, including new rollout solar panels. Neat. And finally, to a flying car in China. It's the one in the trailer. On the banks of the Yellow River, it flew more than 300 metres from bank to bank, which is a lot more convenient than the previous methods of crossing it. Well, that's all from us today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh.